And there's no mud in anybody's eye because we have snow this year. But I was like thinking about Michigan when Mrs. Claus and I fly down to Michigan. A lot of times it's just mud. And the kids always ask Santa, in the appearances where I accept kids up on the stage, they'll come up and say, "How do you land the sleigh when there's no snow?" And I go, "Inline skate wheels that Elves installed on the bottom of the sleigh. We pop them down and we just roll into town." "What about mud?" "We do mudslide surfing." We have all kinds of answers to any question. They'll say things like, "Can you fly like the reindeer? How do the reindeer fly?" And I said, "Because of the polar light, magnetic North Pole dust rains on them all the time." So they get to fly and practice all the time. But Santa and Mrs. Claus got to be sprinkled with it just because we're indoors most of the time, making toys with the elves. So we have it sprinkled on us, and then we have the ability to go out that one time a year. Now this year we broke in a new reindeer who took Rudolph's place in the sleigh team, and her name is Angel, and she kind of had this thing for Alaska. And we'd go through Alaska to come to Grand Rapids area to land at the Gerald R. Ford. And by golly, that reindeer was just stuck on Alaska. So we wound up landing, and we were still in Alaska. We took off again, landed, we were still in Alaska. So finally, I gave Angel the GPS, and she looked at me and said, "Oh, okay." And then we took off, and we wound up coming to the Gerald R. Ford. We got in San Mobile. Here we are in Lake Odessa. Can miracles happen? Absolutely. Up on the Rouse top. I like that. Up on the Rouse top, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes a stocking of little Nell. "Oh, dear Santa, fill it well. Give her a dolly that laughs and cries, one that can open and shut her eyes." Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Look in the stocking of little Bill, just see what a glorious fill. Here is a hammer and lots of tacks, a whistle and a ball and a whip that cracks. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Sarah has much under the tree, an easy bake oven and many books to read. Her first Barbary jewelry too, pink latte slippers and some peeps to chew. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Under the tree for little Ned, a box of Legos and a plastic sled, a Hot Wheels track and video stuff. Oh, dear Santa, I think that's enough. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Ho, ho, ho! Thank you. Another thing we like doing is we like to go to diners, don't we? And we visit all the